Hello everyone, in this video we will try to understand what are the final goods and what are the intermediate goods. So today lecture is basically try to understand what is the difference between the final goods and the intermediate good. If any good which are coming from any firm, from any industries, how we classify those goods. We classify generally those goods into the final goods category, and second one is the intermediate goods category. So first understand what are the intermediate goods. So intermediate goods are those goods who lost their identity in production process means they are used up completely in order to produce some other goods and services. For example, take example, let's say a firm which are producing let's say biscuit. So in order to produce biscuit for this firm is going to use a lot of raw material. One is the flour. So flour is used as the raw material in order to produce the biscuit from this firm. So when this firm is using flour as a raw material, this flour would be considered as the intermediate good for this biscuit production, because this flour is going to be used up completely in the order to produce a biscuit. So this would be the intermediate good. If you notice at the biscuit, you will get to know that the flour lose entire their identity after the production as the biscuit. You can again take any other example for the intermediate goods. Let's say any car company which are producing any car. So this car company use a lot of raw material in order to produce the car. For example, this car company is going to use the iron sheet, aluminum sheet, leather as a raw material in order to produce the car. So this iron sheet is going to become as the intermediate good for the production of car. So I hope you are getting the meaning of the intermediate good. And the for the final goods, so there are two type of final goods. First is the final goods are those goods which are used completely by the households or by the government. Used up completely means they are consumed finally by the either by the government or by the households. Those are the final goods, first type of the final good. And the second one is the final goods are also used as by the government or the household in order to produce some other goods and services. Those produce some other goods and services means final goods are either consumed finally by the household or by the government, or they are going to be used by the household and the government in order to produce some other services. For example, these types of goods are known as the capital goods, because they also do not lose their identity in production process. Take example, like if there is any firm which are producing, same example we can take, let's say a biscuit company. In order to produce the same biscuit company, this company are establishing some machines which are using some raw material, and then this machine produces the biscuit. So this machine is going to become as the considered as the capital good, because this machine is using the raw material and producing the final good. Other example of capital goods, let's say you purchase a car in order to produce transport services, in order to give transport services. So this car would become the capital good for you, because you are using this car for the providing the transport services to other. You are using this car for the Ola, Uber, you can go with anyone. So these are the final goods. So I hope you are getting the meaning of what are the final good, what are the intermediate good, and what are the uh, final goods are what are the capital goods.